Alright guys, so I told you that I was going to show you how to make a new helmet from scratch using the Wizard of Flight templates from thedentedhelmet.com. I'm going to show you what you can achieve using this. This is my original Mark I helmet, including rangefinder, visor, back vents, both ear caps, all the trim, all that stuff. It's got a carved foam dome with fiberglass resin atop. Problem with this one is that it was made when I was very inexperienced. It's got a little bit of problems here. It's cracking a little bit there. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new one, and instead of the classic Boba Fett style, we're going to make a little bit different kind of one. So, every time you make a new helmet, what you got to do is you got to make, well, if you don't want to waste a whole bunch of material, you got to make a template / prototype. It doesn't have to be fancy. All it has to do is you take the measurements of your head, you take from the back of your head to your nose, bottom of your chin to the top of your head, and the distance between your ears. Hopefully something's there. What you do is you just cut out the templates out of cardboard. All you do is you take a ruler and you just sort of crush it down. It'll give it that curved look. Use the template to get the right curvature of it. And then this fits on my head perfectly. Your eyes should fit right here. And you should be able to look around you with very non-obscured vision. You should be able to see mostly how you see without the helmet on. What I've added here is I've added a little bit of a stormtrooper kind of flare to it. As you can see right there. So that's what's going to be different on mine. I've also slightly angled the eyes instead of having them the classic just straight down. Like in this one. These are the classic straight down, classic, doesn't have anything there. Also having it there in the new one will give it a lot more stability. So, here is the beginnings of the new one. As you can see, I've got forms in the top of it. Crown form size large, my head is large. Front, back, that's the general shape. I've secured it at the back with a piece of tape to keep it in shape there. Here is the bottom. You can see that when I initially heat formed it, I needed to put more heat on this side as it's popping out. We'll do that later. See, I've got the two holes to pull it out later. It's getting the general shape. It's under a lot of tension now, so what'll happen is when I heat it up, it'll form to it just like a hat mold, and then once it's the correct form, these pieces of cardboard should literally just slide in and out and be the perfect size. So, that's it for now. After that, I'm going to cut out the cheeks, the visor, and the back vent, and then we're going to add those pieces as I move along in this project, and hopefully it'll only take about a week to make the entire helmet. And then the dome will be the really challenging part, which we'll go over when we get to it, because I really haven't figured out how to do that yet. Probably just use fiberglass. I've actually thought of a couple of techniques that might work really well, and it'll save you a lot of time and screwing around. So, that's all for now. I'll see you next time.